So hello and welcome to the fourth devlog, and straight to the topic at hand. Mixing is done, so you can try it out yourself. I already posted today's build on the GitHub page, so yeah, but in short, you can make any drink, any variation of a drink. You can make big drinks, you can make drinks with various amount of commentary. So yeah, it now works, and it'd be really cool if somebody actually play tested it, because well, I already made most of the drinks, but I haven't made all of them. I'm not entirely sure that well, the entire thing is according to the recipe book, because yeah, so far no recipe book and no second slot. I'm sorry, I'm not sorry, I mean, this is just work in progress. So yeah, I'm planning on completing the entire first day, and then on the second day implement the recipe book, and then the second slot when, well, the second character on the screen appears, like when there is need to use 2 slots. But so far, yeah, not without difficulties, but I have managed to fit everything I needed to the mixing screen. Yeah. This screen is actually, well, the first one, which I faced the color count difficulties, and not like the amount of colors you can display on a single screen. I mean, there is limited to 256 colors, and since I don't know if it's butane or if it's GBA itself, only 4 bits per pixel and 8 bits per pixel are available, and 8 bits per pixel is, well, basically you can make different palettes. You can use different palettes for multiple 8 bits per pixel image, so you can only use like one palette and just make different pictures in that same palette, which is not convenient for me, so I just use different 16 color images with their own respective palettes. And the thing is, while I haven't faced any difficulties in arranging these images and not going over 256 colors on the screen, it turns out in Butane you can't have too many images loaded with different palettes, so I had to optimize it a little, like make the same palette for 2 different images that use, well, the same colors. But it's not a big deal, and it actually taught me a good lesson in in how to try and not, well, not to bloat the poor GBA, because yeah, this thing only has, like, as far as I remember, 32 kilobytes of VRAM, and I'm surprised I haven't topped that yet. So I have a lot of images, a lot of bitmap images that are, well, huge in terms of GBA resources. Most of the developers used tile sets and stuff, but I'm not as proficient to use tiles. No, thank you. Besides, well, the original game is all bitmap based, and in terms of drinks, I managed to just use the bitmaps from the original game. All I needed to do is adjust them to fit the certain sprite size, but it wasn't like any visual manipulation. It was more like palette and canvas size manipulation. So it was tedious, but it was simple. Yeah, I worked on a system that basically goes down the entire drink list, all drink variations. Well, not all drink variations, but for example, if a certain drink is less than, 10 ingredients, but it has more than 10 ingredients. If it's Camatrin, then it's allowed, all that kind of stuff. And I thought that my code was bloated, that the poor GBA will take, I don't know, a second or two to calculate what drink to display after the mixing is done. Turns out, no, it goes down in a span of the single frame, so it's 60 frames per second, so 16 milliseconds, no lags, no nothing, steady frame rate. Honestly, I'm surprised that GBA can do this, but that actually makes me more confident in my own future developments, because yeah, Valhalla is not a heavy game, like in any regard, even this point, it's not impossible, and it's not even that difficult, because, well, yeah, the original sprites are larger than what the GBA can display, and yeah, in some sort of it's a miracle, but not quite. I mean, I'm a beginner, and if I can do that, well, then it must not be that difficult. But I'm still glad that with the results of my work, I'm all fired up. So the next thing I'm gonna do is actually implement that mixing into the gameplay loop, link it with some variables to let the game know what drink was made, and go on with the first day. So I think the next update will have maybe not the entire first day, but maybe half, up till the saving screen, maybe. I mean, I don't know. Well, I would just have to see, but yeah, the mixing is done. You can try it out. The GitHub link is in the description. So yeah, and my only problem is actually sound, because it sounds very crunchy on an emulator. I'll test it on the GBA SP speakers, since it's the only GBA I have. But I'm very interested in how this sounds on the GBA through the 3.5mm jack. So if you have a GBA and you can try out my ROM, please tell me how the sound with the headphones, because it must be different from an emulator running on my laptop with headphones. So yeah, because I need to somehow make it less crunchy. I mean, I know that I can hear it, but maybe I can just get away with it, because on the speakers it sounds fine. It sounds like pretty good. But on the headphones, yeah, it's not quite irate, but not pleasant. So yeah, but anyway, yeah, stay tuned for the next devlog. Thank you very much, and I'll see you around.